Michigan State Police raided the office of the Macomb County Prosecutor and left with financial records that are at the center of an investigation. Prosecutor Eric Smith says he knows this looks bad, but he welcomes this. 7 News reporter Jim Kurtzner has been on this case since it broke last year and is live with the prosecutor and the people who brought the investigation to this point. Jim?
Prosecutor says he welcomes this, that it will be an impartial investigation. We're talking about, as far as we know, $1.8 million. Some of that was spent on a golf outing, on credit cards. Where did all the money go? That's why the state police were here this morning.
I recognize that, this doesn't look great.
This morning, the surprise raid by state police at the office of Macomb County Prosecutor. Sources say they took not only financial documents, but also copied hard drives on computers inside the office. This was requested by the county executive and the county treasurer in January after they say county officials were stonewalled by the prosecutor to get to the bottom of it.
No other prosecutor in the state of Michigan that is doing what was happening here in Macomb County with an off-the-book account.
The prosecutor released only bank statements last year, so a citizen activist sued to get more and got copies of checks, raising even more questions. Where did all the money go?
Well, I think the investigation is a good thing. It's going to prove what happens and with that funds and who directed what and why it was done.
There are the telltale signs that something is being kept from public scrutiny. I mean, that's just as plain as the nose on your face.
The county commission last year hired a forensic auditor, and they say only half of the $1.8 million has been documented. They say the money has to be spent on law enforcement, and the records must be kept with the county, not off the books. So the question is, why was this done?
It could cross over potentially into embezzlement if the money is used for personal use, not just misappropriated for other uses, but used for personal use.
The prosecutor only giving limited comments this afternoon.
For months now, we've had to hear about how this check was that and that check was that. Well, finally we get a chance to talk to the state police, guys that wrote the book on how to spend money on forfeitures.
Now, the prosecutor wouldn't take questions, including mine about the FBI conducting a separate investigation that we confirmed today. This could all take weeks or months to get to the bottom of it. We'll stay on top of it. Live in Mount Clemens, Jim Kurtzner, 7 Action News.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. All right, Jim, thank you.